Welcome. This is Barry Jones from the Angel School, and we're here for our monthly Angelscope for the sign of Pisces for July 2021. So before we begin, I'd just like to welcome everyone, and especially anyone who's new to my channel for the very first time. And so I would like to just ask you to take a moment to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And at the end of the video, if you've really enjoyed the message and the content, please be sure to like this video, as it helps with the algorithms. They register that, and then it activates how the videos are sent out and to whom they might reach. So your like is really powerful in that way. And I'd like to thank you in advance for that. And finally, I'd like to just make you aware of my special offer, Angel Reading. My $77 half-hour reading has been extended to 1 full hour since the beginning of the pandemic, and it continues in this month for July. And what you would do if you would like an angel reading with me, you would go to my webpage, theangelschool.com/services page, and there's a link in the description area beneath this video. And within 24 hours on the first business day, I will send you a confirmation email that will note the special offer for 1 full hour. In this email will be everything you need: the starting date, for my availability, and the instructions for how to submit your availability to get your appointment. So I'll just ask that from that date that you send me 3 weeks of your availability, and just be aware if there's any indications of weeks or dates that I might be absent. So just keep in mind there are no restrictions or limitations on this special offer, especially if you've had a reading with me before using it. Okay? All right, so before I begin, I'm going to run over the information that the angels shared with me for this month. And it's the reason why I've chosen this particular crystal, the smoky citron crystal. And the crystal, when I was holding it, gave me this information. So the first thing that they showed me was a phallic symbol erect. And this is my symbol for manifestation. This means either that you're about to launch something, is about to pop off, or it means that things will be coming into place for you in this month to eventually manifest that goal. And it also means that this is just a great time to get things done. It's a great time to really focus. It's a great time to make connections that you need. It's a great time to grow or bring anything in. It's a great time for expansion. Now, specifically for you, because they just wrote that word, expansion, they were showing me the sign for Jupiter that looks like a 4, and the elephants. And the elephants are from the planet Jupiter. The ascendant planet, the ascension planet of Jupiter is Jumbe. So this is, connecting with Archangel Raphael's energy as well. So healing, there's possibilities for healing, and they're writing trust, a healing of a trust. So either you've been struggling with trust issues, Pisces, and this is going to be healing for you in this month. They are also writing the word ambassador, and this gives me a sense of you being an ambassador for peace. And it's this trust that will allow you, this trust that you will develop, not only with some trust that has been broken, but a trust with God, a trust in love, a trust in the universe. And this will open your heart and allow you to really act in a profound way of service for the planet and your communities. So you're going to be, spreading the abundance, spreading this love and this healing from the universe. It's going to be channeled through you. Now I'm seeing massage. So I don't know if this means that you should really, if you're feeling tensions, this might be a good month for you to get some regular massages, as going through this kind of change will help to just sort of loosen up your physical body and to help you to be more flexible as you go, symbolically, as you go through these changes and make these imperative adjustments. So as you're healing, as you're going through a healing, you're also healing, and you're healing others. And therefore, there's going to be a lot of energetic adjustments happening for you in this month, Pisces. All right, so another thing they wrote is the word safe, and this is general. That was a little specific for you. Is that when they write the word safe, it got the sense that there might be risk involved, like financial ones. And for you, it may be emotional risk as well. So just be aware that there's lots of abundance flowing for you. And where it seems like things are going out and you're losing, you'll immediately have gains and things coming in. So don't let appearances stress you out. They want you to really focus on structure. So they talked about moving from point A to point B. So don't focus on point A to point Z, because you're going to really get overwhelmed that way. And they really want you to focus in the moment. And they wrote the word capture. There's something that captures your mind, your heart, Pisces, in this month. And they really want you to focus on this passion. They really want you to focus on this inspirational idea. And so they're asking you to make a list and note what those one or two, no more than, those priorities are. And this is a self-esteem boost for you. They're writing that word out. So you tend to get overwhelmed and you just feel defeated, because I know I'm a Pisces. And so this has been so helpful to me. And then to have what they call the quick list, which is just, this is I want to just say it's clutter, it's trash. It's important, but if you don't deal with it, which is what we tend not to do, this is the piece about why procrastination becomes an unhealthy habit, is because these little short things like signing a paper, getting running an errand to get some birthday cards and sending it off, mailing things. These are quick little things that don't take much time to do them. And if you take about 4 or 5 of them and put them on your list for that day, and only things that can be done quickly, that's why it's called a quick list, you will feel a sense of accomplishment, which will allow you to focus on your purpose and your goals. And you'll have a sense of greater ease in being able to really fulfill your dreams and your goals. So the last list is sort of like a general one, like, maybe there's over a week or a month, you have some things that need to be done, and put them down, approximate when you're going to get to them, when schedule it in, like, okay, if I get it done by this time, start on it, then I'll have it done by my deadline. That kind of stuff. Once that's all done, all the clutter is gone, and now you're really clear to focus in on your passions. Another point, they showed me a vision of 2 unicorns, look like a parent, child, or student, teacher. And this is for us to be aware that do not get stuck in one of those roles, because when this creates an imbalance, and it also this is how people either are overly confident and then they don't check themselves, or they lack confidence and they don't check themselves. But when you lack confidence, you tend to stagnate and you tend not to believe in yourself, and you tend not to take action. So just be aware that you're always learning and growing, teaching and learning. This is how we evolve. And so wherever you find yourself, if one of those is sort of in a moment, sort of coming out more than the other, know that that's where you need to be. But also know that as you're doing that, you're also being the other. Just like when I'm doing these readings, I don't know half of what I'm saying to you because there's no script for this. It's all intuitive, but I grow tremendously as I do this because I'm right now appearing to you as acting as a teacher when I'm at the same time being the student. And it's that being both is what allows your perception of this to be what it is. Hopefully that you really enjoyed it and get a lot from it. And that's the only way that you could, because I am in both roles simultaneously right now. All right, so let's take a look at the message for you for this month. And I'm going to just, before I tune in, I'm just going to look at this. And it's the Chariot card. So Pisces, it's Archangel Metatron that you're working with this month. So this means that you really have some huge goals. And it also says that you're going to be playing a huge part in advancing the ascension process, because Archangel Metatron is in charge of the ascension process. And this is going to be an opportunity for you in this month to really successfully, manifest, follow through on your goals, your dreams, and responsibilities. You're going to get a lot done in this month. This is going to create a lot of change and a lot of results at the start of the next month for you. Don't underestimate that the results that you get. Don't devalue them or discredit them in some way. Don't dismiss them. So this is the Major Arcana lesson, theme, or energy that you're dealing with. So it's full speed ahead for you. You're really focused on your goals, ambitions, and the outcome of success. And you can do it, Pisces. It may not be the mode that we find ourselves enjoying the most, but it's appropriate. And we have here a message from your guardian angel, how this is going to be playing out for you in your day-to-day life. So what this card says is you're standing at the threshold, or the gateway. You have the world in your view. You want to impact it, and you want to make an impact and an impression on the world, but you got to take those steps forward out of your comfort zone. And so this week is showing you traveling outside of your comfort zone a lot. Okay? I don't know why I just saw the word confession, but to me it just means own up to it. Okay? Own up to your own up to your truth, meaning if you know you need to do XYZ, or you haven't been doing it, just own up to it and work on fixing it. And that might mean, again, work with the priorities, work with the list, so that you can move forward. This is a card here that shows partnering as well, but it's also partnering where you got a balance of two different ideas, right? One has white and one has a red. I can't see quite, but I think it's roses. Yep. And so there's those coming together with two different ideas, finding that balance so you can move forward. It might be a situation where you need to work on some negotiations, or figure out, divide up things so that this is your strength and your strengths, and then you go to work, and that you listen to each other and other people involved in their ideas. So and just remember that just as much as somebody else is making it, is helping you, you're helping them, or you're making an impact, they're making an impact on you, right? Your contributions may not look the same, but they are equal. And especially if you are focused on what you're trying to do collectively, it just gives me a sense of the co-creative process. You're co-creating with the universe as well. All right, but the idea here is to focus, focus, focus. You have great things to do that will impact the world, but it's time to get out there, take that first step over that threshold, and that's when things will start to launch. So until you do that, you won't see what's going to happen. So don't get stuck in your feelings and not actually take action. Don't waste time just talking about how you feel, Pisces, about it and what can I do. No. Talk about what am I going to do today, not how I feel about it today. All right, and trust how you're inspired. Just go. You're inspired. Take action. All right, so I send you lots of love and angel blessings, and have a beautiful month of July.